Welcome back to Chip and Buster's Garage. Man, we're about to change some oil. This is our boy Evan. Let's change some oil.
What's up, guys? Got Chip and Buster out here. We're gonna be changing some oil on our dirt bikes. We got our spotlight up. We got our oil here. We got our drain pan there.
If you can see, ladies and gentlemen, 1:23 in the morning, of course.
Sounds like action hour to me. But we got our Apollo RFZ 125cc, again, Chinese dirt bikes. The Tao Tao DB17. And then we got the Apollo X14, I believe this is what this one is. All of them are the same 125cc, 4-stroke, all the same 4-speed gearbox. They all take 750 milliliters of oil. So that's what we got. Yeah, AKA basically 1 quart. We got Valvoline 1040 4-stroke oil. We're gonna be putting this bad boys in there, and we've, just for a little bit of background, we have owned these things for what, about a year now. We've taken them to multiple off-road adventures, ridden them around the street more than anything, really. I don't know how many miles we have on it, but we haven't even so much as glanced at the oil or the spark plugs. So this will be the first maintenance that these bikes have ever received in their, as far as I know. Mine, I know for a fact, this gray one right here, that one is, that's my personal bike. That one that's got the red, that's Jake's. And then that's the ladies. Obviously it's lowered down. I know mine, when I bought it, it had been sitting for about 8 months. It was a 2022 model in 2023. So it's definitely never had any service done. Chips.
I believe mine, the previous owner, was trying his hardest to beat the bearings out of the bike on a daily basis. And it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Runs very, very well, but a little rattly. So.
Yeah, a little bit rattly. And the ladies, this one is definitely the worst sounding out of all of them. You turn it on, it's a constant tinging from the engine. So we will drain each one of these oils, show you guys what the content is like. Obviously we've got the spotlight. We'll go ahead and use that to show us any glitter. Hopefully there's no glitter. And we'll get this stuff having fresh oil, and probably show you guys some new oil startups in the morning. Yeah, let's get to it.
Let's go.
All right, first victim of the night, we got the ladies Apollo RFZ 125. We got our drain pan, which is full of a concoction of rainwater and diesel motor oil. We're gonna go ahead and remove the fill plug and dipstick, which I didn't know until last week that these things had dipsticks. So we got a socket that we believe is correct.
Don't worry, I brought another. Boom!
Victory. We're gonna go ahead and pop that bad boy off, and we'll show you guys the results.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are hopping right back into the action. Oh yeah.
Nice and simple. Man, I wish I had something to catch this bolt with. I don't want to get all yucky, but it looks like we got a washer in there too. So
I mean, you could drain your oil and wash your hands simultaneously within this drain pan.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Get a close-up of that.
That.
Just a little bit of metal coming out of there, only a little bit.
Oh.
Let me see that on camera there. See that? Just a little fraction of something that's not quite purely oil. For the most part, nice and black, so nice and watery.
You want to make sure to get all the oil out, so it's imperative that you just go ahead and just crank all the oil just clean out of it.
Yeah, it works sometimes. We're golden. Looks like we got all the oil out of there. Let's go ahead and put this plug back in. We'll get going.
And we are back, putting that drain bolt back in. Oh yeah. Now this has taken approximately 2 minutes to drain the oil, get the drain bolt off, and we are ready to fill already.
Torque that bad boy to spec, give it one.
You heard it, man. Just a little, and you should be good. Oil.
Here's the main question I was about to ask. Do we get a funnel or do we not?
You don't need one. See,
As far as I know, we're American here on this channel.
just gotta lean it up just a bit. Make sure it's nice and level.
Beautiful indeed. Gorgeous clear oil going into this piece.
Absolutely stunning. 750 milliliters, folks.
So exactly 3/4 of this deal that I got here. Let's see where we're at here. We're about, what is that? 400. We want to be down at the 250 mark-ish. So let's keep going.
This guy's got steady hands. He's a professional.
All right, let's put it on our level surface here. What do you guys think? About 300? Yeah, let's go a little bit more. Let's put about 61 milliliters back in here.
That seemed about like 55 to me.
We got a little overfilled, folks. We got about 800 milliliters up in there. So, all right, I'm gonna put it back in. We'll start it up.
All right.
In the morning.
Should be good. Beautiful. Get this bike out of here, man.
All right. Next victim. We got Chippers Tao DB17. Still with that rubber muffler. This is what we found. Sounds the best, as you can see on our YouTube channel. If you check out our YouTube shorts, that is definitely the best muffler for our current setup.
Patent pending, and then also patent pending is the ribbon from the construction site foot peg mount. That is highly technological.
Nowhere.
Keeps it secured, nice and loose, so when you're on the trails, you have that flexibility, but also the stability to know that your machine is going to keep you planted. But enough about that. Let's change some oil.
Patent pending. Let's change some oil. Let's get this thing undone. Chipper's in there this time. We got him up, all up in there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, it's loose. Got that bad boy all loosey and goosey.
This is going to be natural selection here, folks.
Get that washer. The washer that's up there. See it?
I see it. I'm not going to ignore it.
Oh, yeah.
There's hardly any oil in this bad boy, just so y'all know.
Looks nice and clean. Actually cleaner than Larry's. If we look at our evidence here, that's actually nice and dark.
Go ahead and crank it just a little bit.
Make sure we're pumping all the oil out of there.
And
That's how that works. It's certified by the Tao and Apollo mechanics.
Exactly.
As you can see, every last bit coming out.
This is just too easy.
It's just too easy. Somebody needs to give us more of a challenge
That's what I'm thinking.
here at 10:40 something in the morning.
10:40.
I don't know what time it is, but it's late. But we're staying up. We're getting the job done, folks. We're getting the job done. All right, we're about to fill this up here. Gonna see if we want to use a new one. Oh,
You want to make sure that all the oil is out. So you take your pinky,
your dipstick.
you just go ahead and put it all the way in there. Slosh it around. And boy, is that dry.
That's dry as a bone.
That is super dry. So we're just gonna
Flip a brand new one. We'll get this thing dialed in. Let's see if your hands are as steady as mine, Chip.
I guarantee you, they're not.
They're not. All right. Open. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Pour it. Watch this precision, folks. Oh my gosh. Does it get better than that? Does it get better than that? I don't think it does. Indeed. Indeed.
Did you know? Oh dear.
Did you put the... Oh, stop! Stop it! Take it out, you doof!
I forgot to put the drain plug in.
We got Fresh oil draining out of that piece. No! You got a magnet on yours. That's nice.
Get that.
Golly.
Don't worry about that.
Oh my God.
You've heard of engine oil filters. That's what I was doing there.
Yeah, that was an engine flush. That's all that was. Just an engine flush. That's right.
You know, if you put the engine oil in and it starts coming back out black again.
That means you got to do it again.
Exactly.
Hey,
so,
that was clear. That means we're fresh and clean and good to go.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. So just to make sure, you know, get a gauge of where we're at, we'll just go ahead and throw that dipstick back in there. And, you know, just get a feel for where we're at on the oil fillness. And if you look at that, folks, we're pretty much dialed. You know, not a whole lot came out, a whole lot went in, and that's the philosophy that we go by here at Chip and Buster's Garage.
Let's clean up our mess and move on to the next. Well, after that catastrophe that we just found, we went ahead and pulled the dipstick again. Don't know if you guys can see, but it is bone dry, no Earl, so he's gonna go ahead and top that off and see what happens. We think we captured most of what we poured back into the motor, but we're just gonna be safe and top that bad boy off. So
That bad boy is done.
done. All right, very good.
Status report, both of them are done. We just have one left.
Make sure you have your oil on your wrenches and you oil your wrenches properly like Chip does. Make sure to get the handlebar all nice and slippery so you make sure that when you're torquing, your hand slips right off at the proper torque value. So we'll go ahead. Got my bad boy up here. Go ahead and get this drain bolt. It's all covered in mud. Is that light, Lucy?
That is tidy, sir.
No, it's not. I would call that Lucy.
My bad.
As in, as a goose.
Let's watch this action. How much oil is gonna get on the hands?
None. Because I'm absolute the best in the world. Dang it. Got a little tiny bit on my pointer finger there. That's actually remarkably clean. Oh, there's a little bit of juice there. See
I
that?
was gonna say there's some
juice.
some
I keep this bad boy at some high RPM, I will say. But that is A-okay. That's what they're built for.
Hello. Are you gonna crank that soldier boy?
You know, I was thinking about it. Let's go ahead and crank it.
She runs. Last little bit coming out.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
More?
A little bit more.
Oh yeah. Let's oh. Do some sloshy action.
There we go.
All right. Now let's make sure we don't do a chip. We'll go ahead and pop this bad boy right back in there. All right.
This guy's an expert, folks. You should definitely trust everything that Buster says.
Give it with a couple.
That was
Tight.
3.
You know, I like to keep mine again. This one, I don't know if Chip's told you folks, this one's 100% the nicest one in our fleet. I mean, yes, it's muddy and dirty, but the paint job on it is beautiful. The carb tune on it is beautiful. You know, we got some clean units, but this guy, this is for sure the most reliable. And I do intend to keep it that way so I can have friends come and ride it and stuff. You know, we'll show you guys that soon. We'll show you some riding videos. We got lots in store for you folks, so.
He's just jealous because his is slow.
All right, Chip's has a different gear ratio than mine. Therefore, something that's out of my control, and I cannot make mine faster without changing the gears. So we'll go over that some other time. All right, let's measure. Oh, we overfilled. Wait,
Already?
did we? Maybe.
No way.
Oh, we were right at 300. So, like I said, let's get about 49 milliliters in there real quick. Oh, get a close up of that. I would call that 250 milliliters.
Oh, yeah.
You know what, let's just add a little extra for safety. You know, we keep these things high and dry. Let's give it a little bloop. And I think we should be golden, folks. Let's wipe off our drain plug here. Pop that in there. We'll get these things started here in just a little bit for you guys, just a couple seconds. But for us, we're gonna have to wait a couple hours because we're gonna go to bed because it's almost 2 a.m. in the morning. I think I might need to bleed my front brake soon. That's getting a little squishy. Are you filming me, Chip? Good morning, folks. Chip and Buster back for day 2 of our dirt bike oil changing visit. It seems to have rained in the night, so got some clean units here. Obviously, that one you saw the other day was, you know, yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to get rained on, but we also did some math and realized that these bad boys are, this is a quart, not a liter, 946 milliliters. So we are about 50 to 60 milliliters short on oil on all of these. So I'm gonna use the last little bit I got left in there, and I'm gonna top these off real quick, and then we're gonna start them up, let them heat up, heat cycle, and see if they're any quieter. Got mine all dialed up, got the ladies all dialed in. Let's see if they can do an excellent pour. You guys think that's 50 to 60 milliliters yet? Let's see how much that was. What do you say?
That was about 100.
Better more than less, right?
Exactly.
Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up. And you know what? Let's do this. Just shake it around a little bit. Get some oil flowing. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Yeah.
Back into it.
Ow!
Let's get a damage report.
If you can see, that doesn't have a grip on it, so when your foot slips, that area will hit right there. That'll happen every now and then, so I'm nervous to do that again. That freaking hurt. Hold on a second. Past that point, lock it in.
That did not sound good. This guy's a maniac.
Dialed. Yeah, we're running a bit lean. I think I might need to take my air fuel out, screw out just a little bit.
Flat head has been found. Air fuel being changed. As you can see right in there.
Yeah, we'll show you guys these things on E85, but see the little hairs on there? This is how hot that exhaust is after a short time. Yeah, that's pretty warm. So
adjust the idle from here.
yeah, it smells hot.
Blip again, she's backfiring quite nicely.
Proper carburetor tune-up.
Now, if you guys don't know, the sign of a real race bike is if you have to remove the kickstand every time you ride it because it doesn't have a spring. Oh, it's bad. I think we'll leave it fat for a little bit, guys. Let's get out there. We're gonna have to figure out a riding solution while filming. I guess we'll maybe need some GoPros or something. Let us know what you guys like. Seems to be ripping. Guess I'll give this camera over to Chip here in a second. Let him film some Buster action. Yeah. Chip, what do you think about Larry's bike?
Third gear is so fast. It's got a lot of torque. Not a whole lot of power though. Just torque. I like it.
Yeah, these units are really fun for just, you know, again, just driving around, you know, just doing whatever you want. Yeah, we need to re-gear this guy because it's a bit slower than the other ones, but, you know, super fun for small 125cc bikes. Pull the wheel in every gear if you wanted to, so, oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Let's get back to it. Go!
What?
Go!
All right, with that out of the way, oil change is done. A little bit of racket stopped on old Apollo RFZ over there. Honestly,
Beefy unit.
beefy units, they're lasting fine. It seems like the oil change made a little bit of a difference. Moral of the story, necessary?
No.
No. So,
You don't need to change your oil.
yeah, in general, you don't need to change your oil, especially on your Chinese dirt bikes. So, you guys have any questions, anything that you are looking to do with your dirt bikes that are looking for us to do with our dirt bikes and show you guys how, we'd love to do it.
Absolutely.
So, we will see you guys on the next one, and we'll see you later. Good night.